Hey y'all, hey, welcome in. Y'all come on in, y'all. It's another night of porch pickings. Look, don't y'all come at me all at once. I know I hadn't been, uploading any videos or whatever, y'all, but tonight I'm gonna have to speak on it, okay? I'm gonna have to say some things or whatever. Like, did y'all watch not Real Housewives, Lord forgive me, Love and Marriage Huntsville Reunion Part 1? Well, y'all, I actually watched it twice. I watched it twice because when I first saw it, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to do a review on this. I'm gonna have to give my opinion. I'm gonna have to put my 2 cents in on this one. Right? So you guys come on in. Thank you guys for coming in, joining my channel, watching what I got to say, listening to what I have to say or whatever. And to be quite honest with you guys, I like kind of doing my videos on my front porch because I just like open space. I kind of just like being outside in nature. So y'all forgive me, but I hope you guys enjoy it or whatever. But okay, y'all, let's get started on Love and Marriage Huntsville Season 6, I think. Reunion Part 1. First, I actually want to talk about the fashions. The fashions, you guys. I'm going to try not to make this an extremely long video because I hadn't done one in so long, but let's get into it. Okay, so the first one's Carlos King. Carlos King had on his fiery red suit. He looked nice. The first people out that he called was Scott 2.0, which is Maurice and Kimmy Scott. They come out. Kimmy has on, I believe, a pink dress. Maurice looked like he had on a tailored suit, maybe Armani or some high fashion suit. I mean, it did look like that. And Kimmy actually looked age appropriate. Her dress seemed age appropriate because, let's be clear, Kimmy has a really nice figure. So they look nice. Okay. But as they were coming out, here come Bella. As they were coming out, Maurice, he's so clumsy. He's stepping all on her dress, on the train of her dress or whatever. I'm like, man, can you, embarrass her any less? Can you do anything that's going to embarrass her less than what you've already done? But okay. They come out. Then Carlos King, he welcomes in or introduces Scott 1.0, Letitia and Marcel. They come in. Now, you guys, we can say whatever we want to say about Letitia. Letitia looked good. Her makeup, her hair, she looked good. Dress was not even okay. Her dress was her dress. It did not look bad. However, I did have a problem with the shoes. I didn't see how the shoes, came in and complemented her dress. All right. Needless to say, Letitia's beautiful. She's beautiful. Her face has the palette that any color will work on for her. Okay. Now let's move on to Stormy and Courtney. I think Courtney's last name is Beasley and Stormy's last name is Steele. Right? Okay. They came in, you guys, with this bubblegum pink. They just melted into one another. I was not a fan. I thought it looked very cheap. I thought it could have been done so much better. And I'm also questioning, why the hell would y'all go with this? And Courtney, oh my God, like, Courtney, you let her talk you into this shit. I did not like Stormy's hair. I didn't like the overall look at all. Like, that was a splatter. for me, like a hot pink, not even hot pink, but a pink splatter that just looked the whole freaking mess to me. Okay, moving on. Now we're going to introduce Mr. Martell. Martell Hotel Holiday Inn. Here he comes in his fire red suit. And you guys, if I'm being honest, Martell looked very good. He looked nice. The suit, he looked nice. I mean, yeah, we can say what we want to say about Martell, but yeah, he looked nice. He looked good. All right? Okay, sit your ass down. Okay, and now, drum roll. Now, Carlos King is introducing and bringing on to the scene, the set, the show, Miss Melody Cherie. Go ahead, Mel. Go ahead, Mel. Now, you guys, I gotta be fair. As much as I love Mel, and I'm not gonna be biased in my reviews at all, wasn't really feeling it. And I don't know, maybe this reunion was taped during Beyonce's Renaissance tour or whatever. Okay. Now, she looked good had she been on a runway. New York Fashion Week, Paris Fashion Week, that would have been great. But for this panel, this opportunity, this show, I think it was a little much. I'm not mad at her, just go big or go home type of attitude. If this was the thought behind this outfit. She looked good had she been on the runway. But she was not on the runway. She was at a Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion. Right? And something else, I'm just going to say what I'm going to say. The chairs that they had, I'm like Carlos King. I'm like, Love and Marriage Huntsville people, could we not get matching couches or love seats or whatever? I didn't like that. It just looked like we just put a bunch of chairs together. I didn't like that. What are you guys' thoughts? I'm just going by the optics of it all. Okay? Now, what I'm not going to do is go through scene by scene or conversation by conversation that was had with the group, but I was kind of floored. I was definitely floored because it seemed like Letitia came out, and although when they came in, they had on their boxing jackets and all this stuff, Letitia and Marcis, they came out like they coming to fight, they coming to box or whatever, but it just kind of seemed like they were the only ones ready to fight. And in my history, always be ready, definitely be ready, but don't start none, won't be none, right, you guys? Because it seemed like they came in with the attitude as, I'm gonna show my ass with you people. That's what it seemed like. So Carlos, he starts off by, addressing Scott 1.0, which is Marcis and Letitia. And he was saying, y'all got a lot of slack for that Black Expo that you guys did. And people are wondering, like, did y'all get the money? Like, what happened, right? Of course, they didn't address the money, but production did show back scenes where everybody had something to say. Well, a lot of people had things to say about them making money because they did get sponsorships. They showed a scene with Chris Fletcher when he said, yeah, they got sponsorships, and even Nell Fletcher, she's like, they got a lot of money from doing this or whatever. And Letitia, she's like, this is the first time we've done this, and everybody had something negative to say about it, and she was just over it. She was over it. And my thing is this right here: if you do something once, there's always a way to make it better, right? But Letitia didn't want to hear any negative comment, any negative feedback from the group. And then the group, being Mel and Kimmy, Mel said, well, I said from the beginning, this is a great idea that you guys have, that you guys are doing this or whatever. Mel, you did a smart thing by not participating in this. But of course, I wouldn't want my big brand to be associated with no mess either. And Kimmy chimes in, and Kimmy says, well, I think at the beginning I did say that this was a good idea or whatever, and that was that. You guys hold on one second. Let me go get just hold on one second. I'm coming right back, I promise. Again, Kimmy said that, she was trying to hype it up for the most part or whatever. Okay, let's get over that or whatever. In my opinion, as much of a success the Black Expo was, it was also a failure as well. And it was a failure at them trying to be business people, but trying to scam the business people. That's just my opinion. I was not there. I'm just going by what I've seen thus far on this season. So then let's jump into the fact that Letitia just came out guns a-blazing when she brought up Stormy. She said Stormy does not pay her invoices. Wow, Stormy. Wow. Letitia, I see you hold a grudge. You hold a grudge and you collect all your ingredients and you just stir it up until you get to a point or a place or a platform to bring it out. You said that she does not pay. I mean, y'all, we wasn't even 30 minutes in to the reunion before Letitia was like, the hell with it. Yeah, you don't pay your invoices. People calling me all the time. Now, my thing is, why are people calling Letitia about Stormy's invoices? Could it be because Letitia, her graphic design artist or whatever, I don't know, you guys, but it was just weird. And Marcel was trying to calm her down. Marcel is like, come on now. But then when she says, girl, when Stormy was like, girl, like, whatever, like, I did this, I done that, da da da. Letitia was like, girl, go pop some pills and shut up. Now, you guys, what? Say what now? Stormy, go pop some pills and shut up. Huh? I'm still like, and you guys, when I watched the trailer of the reunion, when Letitia said that, and me personally, I thought that's something she said to her cousin Kiki. But if you watch the episode of the reunion, you know Kiki wasn't even out there yet. So for her to say that, that's really harsh. That's really fucked up. That's really bad for business, right? So my thing is, because apparently Letitia she keeps her ear to the Huntsville streets, because she said that's where it's all coming from or whatever. But if I were Stormy, I would probably be like, girl, I'm gonna get you for defamation. I'm gonna get you for slander. I'm gonna get you, because the way I'm looking at it, you guys, if I've never been seen doing such an act, committing such an act, why would you say that? Because of hearsay? I don't think that was cool for Letitia to say that. I think Letitia was using whatever she got, whatever she thinks she may know, to get under Stormy's skin. Now, I'm not going to say Stormy didn't deserve it, because, you know, she called that lady's husband a bitch on several occasions, and I think a lot of us agreed that, yeah, he was acting like a bitch, but if we're going to be professional and businesslike, we ain't going to say that. We're not going to say that out loud. I don't think that was, so I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. So Mel, you were safe. You were safe. And when they break for lunch, right? Let's get to that. When they break for lunch, everybody goes back to their respective dressing rooms or whatever. And Letitia and Marcis were actually having a conversation, and Marcis was like, you went too far. Don't do that, because we're still business people. People still look up to us, blah, 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 blah. Letitia was like, I don't care. They've been coming for me, and I'm tired of them coming for me. And you know, we just gonna have to agree to disagree, right? And Letitia did say, she says, she's always quiet. She never says anything. She just lets things slide. Throughout history of Love and Marriage Huntsville franchise, Letitia kind of does let certain things slide, but let's be clear, Letitia Scott, when it comes to the reunion, you've always been very vocal. Like, I don't remember too many reunions where you have not been vocal. And you say whatever you might have heard, hear, felt, whatever. You say it. So I'm going to call a lie, and I'm going to call bullshit on that. I think you kind of messy too. I think you're kind of messy. But, hey girl, have at it. And something else I want to say, because Stormy did say, she's like, I gave your motherfucking ass grace. I took that as a threat, you guys. Remember when she said that? Stormy said, I gave you grace. Now I'm going to give you hell. She said, I'm going to give you hell in the dressing room. But she told Letitia to her face, I gave you grace. I kind of took that as a threat. I kind of low-key took that as a threat. And I kind of was like, well, Stormy, that's what the hell you get. That's what you get. That's what you get. That's what it is. You chose the wrong people. And it's not a whole lot I can say about Melody and what she said or whatever, but I am going to say this. Melanie Cherie Rogers, if you just happen to run across my page, I just want you to know Kimmy is not your friend. Kimmy Scott Kimberly Grant Scott, whatever her name, she is not your friend. Whenever you were trying to get her to be like, girl, you see this, da da da, whatever the small talk, when you cut your head back to her or whatever, Kimmy was not agreeing with you. Kimmy was not she was just not in that place with you. And I really want you to understand, like, girl, you're male all by yourself. And you are, because you have no one on your side on this panel. And I salute you for being able to stand up and be graceful and say what you want to say. But I just want you to stop. If you can, stop looking for fellowship or agreeance with Kimmy. Please. Because Kimmy is not a girl's girl. Kimmy is a Scott's girl. Kimmy is going to do whatever whatever benefits the Scotts. She is truly a Scott. And if you're going to stand alone, sugar, stand alone. Stand all 10 toes by yourself. Don't even be reaching back looking at Kimmy, because Kimmy is not going to give you grace. I don't think I did a review on when you all was at Kimmy's cookout or whatever, and Maurice surprised her with this Jeep allegedly or whatever, and she just pulled off from you when you were trying to actually support her. Kimmy is not your friend. Kimmy has never been your friend. Kimmy is going to stand 10 toes down for the Scotts because she loves that milk dud, that vanilla wafer ass husband Maurice of hers, and that's fine. That is fine. However, if you already know you by yourself. You know that. I know you know that. And because I love you and I'm always rooting for you, I want you to actually see it for what it is. And I know you can be unbothered, and that's fine. Being unbothered by these people or whatever, but at the same time, I want you to pay them the same dust that they giving you. For real, because Letitia wasn't even trying to hear what you had to say when you told Marcis he didn't want her to get with a person like you and get the energy that you got going on. They don't care, honey. Move around them. Move all the way around them. And let's see, is there anything else I want to say about this? I guess we can talk about Kiki coming out. And Kiki coming out telling Letitia, girl, everybody know your husband ain't this, and you got this arm candy that's arm candy for everybody else except you. And then Letitia sprays you with your own truth. You know, Funky Dineva said something that I have to agree with, and that I did agree with. Don't let nobody spray you with your own shit. Don't let nobody else be able to tell your story but you. Shouts out to Funky Dineva. Yeah, because he said that. And yeah, I can respect that. I don't know what's going on YouTube and the internet and with Kiki and Anthony Lofties, or if there's anything going on, because I had not been on YouTube for about a month now, so I don't try to get into too much mess. I just want you guys to know that this is my review for Love and Marriage Huntsville and the shenanigans of it all. And y'all let Letitia come out and just let y'all have it. Stormy, what you gonna do, girl? And then she told your husband to blink twice if he needs help. Girl. But, I mean, all's fair in love and war. You did call her husband. You did call Marcis a bitch. You did. You sure did. So I guess that was her way of saying, Courtney, you a bitch too. If you letting Stormy run all of this. You guys, I love you. Thank you so much, y'all. Please drop down in my comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you even watched the episode. Let me know if I need to touch on something else, because I'm just saying, this reunion was giving, in my opinion. Letitia actually stole the show. Marcis, he was sitting there with his legs crossed. He wanted everybody to know he had on red bottoms. Yeah, we saw them red bottoms. We saw them red bottoms, Marcis. And we saw when you smile, your nose smile too. That shit is wider than the damn Atlantic Ocean. Okay? So, yeah, let me know what you guys think about Letitia and Marcis, about Martell, because as we see on the next coming reunion, which will be next Saturday, he storms off because he gets mad when he's confronted with the truth. You know, narcissists, they don't like to be confronted with the truth, or they don't like to know that you know the fucking truth. Okay? And Kimmy and Maurice, like, boo, boring, like, girl, we could care less. And Stormy and Courtney, y'all sitting up here in this, who the fuck approved y'all guys' outfit? Who did that? Who said this is a good look? Because whoever said that, y'all need to fire them. Own need to fire them. Carlos King need to fire. Carlos, you lied. Stormy, you looked a hot mess. Courtney, you was sitting right there along with your wife looking a hot mess. And Courtney, I kind of like you. But yeah, you guys, tell me what you think. Tell me what you saw. Tell me how you feel. Because I'm here and I'm waiting to respond back to everybody's comment who's going to comment on this foolery. And Mel, I love you. I love you. But we're going to keep the runway outfits on the runway. And we're going to keep the Love and Marriage Huntsville outfits on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Love you guys. Bye.